Hey everybody, this is Dr. David Cruz. I'm here to talk to you about the Dexcom G7. I decided to give it a shot and try it myself to see how it works, the data that you get from it, and its advantages over using your regular AccuChecks to check your fingers. So Dexcom G7 is very similar to your Freestyle Libre machine as well. The little sensor that you put on, and it is, as you can see right here, when you first open it, it looks a little scary because it has a bigger needle, but actually the only thing that goes into your skin is a tiny little filament, so you don't even feel it go in, and it actually just stays on there really well. It doesn't even bother. So that's a good advantage to have this. Now, once you get the app and you download it and you set it up, which is a very quick process actually, it warms up like in 25 minutes, then it starts giving you your readings. The reason I wanted to try it was because I wanted to see how my sugars were doing with my meals. When I was eating certain things, what would my sugar do? How does my body respond to that food? And so I did learn a few things actually. So let me share that with you. I noticed that with my regular meals, my sugar does go up. Now, if I ate a little bit of pasta with maybe chicken, my sugar would just go up nicely and come back down within the 2 hours that you would expect it to go up and back down to where it should be at its normal range. If I overdid it, say for instance, I ate, my meal, which maybe had a bread, and in addition to that, had a dessert after that, then I saw that my sugar level stayed very high for a longer period of time, which that I was not very happy with. So I realized that having those simple sugars such as, sweets with the meal or anything like that extended what my sugar level was above the normal for a longer period of time. Instead of 2 hours, maybe it was 4 hours, 5 hours, possibly. So from that, I realized, okay, I need to not eat the sweets with my meals, and I'll try my sweets separately and see what happens with that. And if that sugar stays too high for a longer period of time as well, then maybe that's a good plan to just eliminate the sweets altogether. Most of my meals, all my meals, I don't have with any sugar drinks at all. They're usually diet drinks, so that doesn't add any sugar. When you eat meats, and maybe if you eat tortillas, which is like a corn tortilla, the sugar level for me did not go up any at all, very much, to about 120, 130, and then came back down, which was very nice. And so you start figuring out what to eat and what not to eat when you're doing these studies with your sugar. What I really liked about this app was that it tells you every 5 minutes what your sugar is, and so you're tracking it as you go along throughout the day. And you know that if it stays a little higher than it should be, maybe you can do a little bit of exercise, 30 minutes of exercise, walking, any type of exercise you can do to get that sugar back down to a good level. And then that really helps bring your sugar level down. And I expect that with medications like Ozempic, Mounjaro, and all these other newer medications that are coming out, Jardiance, Farxiga, all of these meds that we have now for diabetes, and with something like a Dexcom G7 that you can put on and monitor your sugar, then I think that with that, our sugar levels and our hemoglobin A1Cs, which we use to measure our levels for sugar over 3 months, are actually going to come way down, and we're going to see less complications from diabetes as we go along. So I recommend using something like this Dexcom G7 or the Freestyle Libre so that you actually know where your sugar is, and you can actually kind of balance out your meals so that you can know what you can eat, what you can't eat, to keep that sugar level down. I did learn a lot from using it. This is a 10-day trial for me to just try it out and see how it works for me. And I will definitely be recommending it to my patients so that they can actually use these and control their sugar a lot better. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you next time.